Oi, shiver me timbers, I be Tiger Lee, and this be Pirate Fashions. And today we're going to learn all about sashes. One of the defining articles for a pirate or a wench is a sash. Okay, there are wenches and rogues were different, and so your sashes should also be different. The men's sash is a full 12 feet long, while the wench's sash is only 8 feet long. The main difference is that the men's will wrap around twice, while the ladies will wrap around only once. So what we do is we take this in the middle, and when we bring it to one side, one of the hips, and we wrap it around. When it comes about to the other side, we just twist it. Ideally, it is best to put this underneath the corset. So it's best to actually put it on before putting on your corset. But of course, sometimes wenches just lose things and you gotta dress them or else they just be indecent. Not that that's a bad thing. All right, so you can see how it's got a nice long on one side and then angled up to the other side. So that's how you do the ladies. For the men, we also take it in the middle, put it to the front, rotate it to one side, and generally we want to put it on the right side. And yes, it can normally go over a waistcoat, but underneath a frock coat. When it comes to the back, we're going to reverse hands, which could be difficult if you're too drunk. All right, and it goes across your waist. When it comes to here, you want to pull it in, wrap it around to that same starting side, and fold it over. You want to make sure that this is nice and flat, and then here I'm going to twist it so that the color shows up on both sides. So generally you want to have the top one slightly longer than the bottom one. If you're wearing it without a belt, then you may actually have to continue on and add a knot. But generally, we highly suggest that you actually wear a belt, and you want to put it underneath one tail and over the other. And when you tie the belt, you actually want to have your tail go to the same side as your sash does. And then if your belt is long, you actually want to loop it. So then the loop or the tail of the belt goes to the same side as your sash. And something you might consider is that, what side you put your tails on is that if you're wearing a baldric, you want to have your sword here and you don't want that covering your sash, so you'll put it on the other side. Okay, now we're going to discuss, different types of sashes. Okay, so for the men's, we have our linen sashes, more good for your rugged look. And then we have the merchantman sash, which is a step up, which also has the nice fringes. Or if you really want to go deluxe, you can go with the governor's sash of the heavy brocade. For the ladies, we have the lowland lassie sash, which is a nice pashmina cloth. And then for all the dancers, we have the velvet hip scarves, which go across like that and give a nice little jingle like that. And for the high end, we have the jeweled Queen Anne sash. Oops, this one's set up currently to go the opposite side, which you could see on our other video. Alright? Alright, so generally you don't wear 3 sashes at one time, but you could. Why? Because you can. And that's the pirate way. So come visit us at Pirate Fashion.